when we last left off with our intrepid party, what happened with you guys?
Well, there were the soldiers, the giant robots, horses and carriages. You tried splitting them up, just that there was a lot more than we anticipated.
Well, you did successfully split them up. That much is true.
Right.
Because when you dropped the tree initially, it separated the carts. With the carts in front,
Yeah.
they just kind of kept going.
Yeah, they totally didn't really care what happened to the other half of their group.
So, you guys completed the combat and then had a bit of a shenanigan-filled time. Because somebody rolled really high on their surge table and then just kept glitching for a minute.
You mean?
And thanks to that, a lot more rather difficult to explain away things happened.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember the second one, but I do remember the first one.
A giant beacon of light that was visible for a large radius went off, centered on Lemon.
Yeah.
Then they shot off dazzling lights around you guys, but then the 5 miles of posters appeared.
Yeah.
We're in the shits, yo.
That really was definitely my favorite. Why the fuck is this even on the list? But holy shit, is it great for this situation.
No, it's not.
For me. It's great for
Well,
me.
yeah.
I'm just going to direct anybody that's currently scrolling through the chat to just go up and take a look towards the chat from the end of last week in the general chat for the baker's dozen of horrible nicknames
of the
that were generated.
offensive names. Yeah, y'all definitely went through that for a while.
That was fun.
And then Fanciful Hat appeared.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the fancy hat.
And you managed to avoid some of the other very confusing things that would have happened because you didn't walk over to the wall again after you finished glitching. But
Yeah, wasn't there like a ton of bugs or something like that too?
oh yeah, there was everything in like a 10-foot radius wanting to touch you. So every bug.
Ew!
Because there was nothing else around, all of the bugs, they came for you.
Fucking A.
That was my favorite one to narratively describe. Was it God damn it!
All them bugs wanting them hugs.
But then, someone used a newfound ability, and you opened the locks on these carts.
All right.
Inside one, you found meat. The thing you were hoping to stop all along.
Air quotes, meat.
But in the other one,
No, this is meat.
Yeah.
you found supplies. And then a mysterious other cold box with some rather mysterious contents. Do you remember?
I remember there was a bunch of items, and are you referring to the tiny metal box with the little vial and the letter?
I'm talking about the slightly glowing blue vial.
Oh yeah. Yeah, single vial, little letter, reading, Captain, this vial has been tested successfully. Imbibing it will give magical powers to people. Subjects show mixed responses. Please dose the soldier's food supply for our next round of experimentations. Signed, Gerard.
And he included an age range of subjects that he had tested it on previously, confirming that he had tested on children, teenagers, young adults, and middle-aged people. He said it's mostly successful. Just add it to the food, and we will have a much better army.
Y'all, I don't like this guy.
I don't like him either. It's bad news.
And there was a bit of a moment in which Darius connected potentially the color of the contents that you found this time potentially being linked to somebody besides Lemon.
Right. It was like a blue liquid, and Gerard's got big shiny blue eyes that look very icy. I knew I didn't trust his icy cold stare.
And Lemon went, but
His
but he's
cousin's
not a
also around.
dragonborn.
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, does any of this make sense?
Well,
Not really.
I do posit one thing to all of you, really, because you haven't tried to necessarily find out any information about Gerard in that regard. You've pieced together a few things, just his position, some of what he can do, but that's about it.
He is one suspicious individual.
So maybe if you guys managed to talk to the right people in the right situations, do the right digging, you might at least get some information about him. To not leave it a complete mystery to be revealed later on. As much as I'll enjoy just giving you a reveal with no clue what's coming, it does help.
Also recommend that, maybe, just maybe, we try to call them out on some shit that got their names on it. Just,
What?
like...
Nah, we leave people in positions so that they can sabotage the party later on. Why would we stop them?
I mean, I always trust the government, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
nothing could ever go wrong with trusting the
No,
government.
You know,
no,
it's-
nothing.
Especially in the form of handling illegals and
Yeah,
that's
that's the great thing is
Just trust
you
the
know, this campaign and story was written before, you know, gestures and
It's-
everything.
I feel the same way about my next campaign.
Right?
And
Yeah.
the beginning of the first campaign was also coinciding with stuff, or the first Ethereum campaign that you were in.
Mm.
When the Fire Nation attacked. Anyway.
Have we considered, because are we supposed to circle back to Tenny eventually?
Well, that
Are we?
is a very interesting subject and point in and of itself.
Because, like, even though
you,
since we have info, but we don't really have a way to get it out where 1, we're not like a blazing target, and 2, so it sounds legit.
well, here's another at least small bit of information to try and point out to all of you. Let's go back to the map here. No, go away. Go away. All of these major cities have communication lines to each other. Remember, you do have at least some technology here. I mean, even the West can send a fucking pigeon. You all should have things beyond that.
I mean, we got merchants, got trails, got people that ride them.
So my
Probably
point,
a mail system.
exactly. My point still is, you have the capability by going back to at least your nearby bigger city to try and send communications to other places. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. You know, for anybody who might want to send letters home.
Right.
So if anybody might have told people that they would be in contact soon as they got settled.
Maybe me?
Whatever do you mean?
No.
Okay.
Darius
Me?
absolutely told a wife.
Whoa! She
Yeah.
got mad.
I'm like, no, y'all are forgetting. There's other people with
No, I can't.
families.
I first thought of him, and I'm like, oh, he's writing because he's a good husband, he's a good dad, and you haven't. I'm writing. They're gonna be very worried.
Well, it was kind of that last message that was left off there. Y'all kind of were fleeing a city, knowing that information was coming.
Mm-hmm. It's like, we gotta get the hell out of here. May not see us for like, I don't know, maybe a month or two.
That's it.
We'll be back once everything settles down. I'm sure it won't take long.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then wanted posters.
Oh, shit.
And I mean, I guess technically by that regard of stating merchants, you are at a major crossroads for this less traveled area. And you do have 5 miles of posters.
No.
Maybe a merchant happens to get one of those back to Nandoland.
Well, I mean, that kind of assumes we find them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're on every vertical surface, I mean, we...
But which direction do we go? It went everywhere.
I mean, if you're talking right now, I mean, I don't really know, because it's like, we don't really know when that actually, or well, where that could all happen. But I guess
We
it also
just know
does
it
kinda,
happened everywhere we could see.
yeah.
Like that entire fence line. Wherever that goes for 5 miles in every direction. And
Which that's
carts.
kind of one of those like weird, funny things of like the wording of it is kind of ambiguous.
Yeah.
It's like, is it covering every vertical surface, or is there just like one on the entire vertical surface of a mile-long wall? There's one poster somewhere along that mile.
See, I think that's more of the you're trying to put an equation to this, and it's chaos.
Mm-hmm.
There can't be an equation to it. So it's really just gotta be like just random across even the same surface.
Like I'm even picturing like a single poster appearing on like every single box in these carts. It's like, oh no, I left a bottle standing upright in my bag. There's a poster on it. Oh.
Books.
But why this one and not the others? Because the others were laying on their side. Oh.
I was muted the whole time. I'm thinking swords, daggers, boxes, the sides of axes, hammers, fucking
But what about books?
like, you know, the
But what about Bob?
no
Books
they
are
said
lots of
Books.
flat
Oh,
surfaces.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking open a
no.
book and it's just wanted book. Here.
It's oh god, libraries.
My journal. After 50 years, my memoirs are finally complete. Papers directly in front of him, just to kind of like hold all the pages together. What the hell's a Dragonborn doing on the cover? Why is there every page a Dragonborn?
And Dragonborn are so well liked and totally not having racist things directed at them at all as far as this goes. Y'all have always kind of moved
I
as
can't
a
even
group.
imagine what it says.
But yeah, y'all have always kind of just moved as a group. You've never been really able to be singled out.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no 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 no
Now.
no no
Woo!
no no no.
Yes.
Ah shit.
Oh, this is not good, you guys.
Oh, is that the spotlight? Oh God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think at this point, Lemon has noticed the flyers up and down the fence line, the wall, and yeah, that's when the swearing and like mumbling to themselves start.
No.
I imagine like you shut the canister
No.
and there's one on the side of it.
No. They're everywhere. What do we do? They're gonna find me.
Rotten
Well.
skin lizard. That's a weird one.
I don't like that.
And this is your friendly reminder from the sky that one of you put some time and effort into trying to talk to these motherfucking horses.
Yee.
Yes, I was supposed. Yes. Or are they? Have they stopped?
No. You can still talk to the horse. I mean, they're horses. They just kind of are here. But yeah. You absolutely
Yeah, we
have
can
the
have
ability to
conversation.
talk to these horses now. As they are
Okay.
just now kind of munching on some stray plants that are at the side of this little creek.
I'd like to inquire about. Okay, so do I just talk to them, or do I have to like ask things?
Well, so you walk over, and you've never done this before. And
Nope.
you're like, so how do you approach it? Do you say literally what you just said? Like, wait, do I ask you guys questions, or can I just talk?
Oh no! I would walk up to him because I mean I'm sure I've talked to my goats before, so I'd be like, you know.
And these are just horses sitting there eating. You don't hear anything but the sound of horses eating.
Hello, my majestic four-legged ones,
The fuck?
bigger than my goats.
That's crazy.
Oh wait.
Excuse
Shit,
me.
this lady's talking. Yo, you hear this, man? Yeah, I can fucking hear it. Can you hear it? I think so. Fuck.
No, I don't hear
Amazing.
nothing.
Guys, how are you feeling?
You
You've
can
been
see
through a
this one ear kind of twitching
Oh,
on one of the
Lord.
horses. It's doing that, like, keeps, like, circling around. Like a fly's landing on it, but there's nothing there.
Hey, y'all had good grass recently?
We don't see none.
You don't see any good grass?
Shit, she's still here. I don't know, man. Just fucking say something.
I got you.
Okay, I got this. One of them kind of raises their little horse head high, looks at you. Hello. How can I help you today?
That's an
Yeah, that
interesting
accent got
accent you have.
sexy.
Well, yes. Not all horses are raised in the same place. Some of us are very diverse and traveled in various areas. So, how can I help you today?
Well, I'm here to ask you, how can I help you? Again, you've been through a lot. There's a lot of commotion going on. How are you and your friends doing at this moment?
We are horses. Please do not hurt us.
No, I absolutely do not want to do that. That's why I'm talking to you.
No eating either.
No, I do not want to eat horse.
Okay. Then this is really all we do.
Do you know how long you've been pulling these carts, or where they were loaded where you were loaded and connected to the wagon? How far? Like,
It's the big city?
okay.
Yeah, they load lots of things onto the back of the cart, and we have been going for a decent amount of time here. But I don't exactly count the miles, you know.
Oh, of course. Hey, do you have a name?
Wait, no, we use kilometers.
I can convert kilometers to whatever.
No,
Superior imperial unit
we've got to
would
be
do.
using kilometers over here. I mean, come on. Make it even worse when the other party comes over here and they're like, "What the shit?"
Oh, wait.
All but one.
We're using kilometers. Can we also have some
Yeah,
people
all
refer
but
to them
one.
as kilometers, and then some people refer to them as kilometers?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Kilometers.
Yeah.
But, yeah. How many kilometers is that? What? Run that by me again? Dude, we use miles. We use kilometers. The fuck's a kilometer?
Kilometer. Kilo.
I am Horatio.
Horatio?
Horatio Horse.
I hate you.
And this one is right next
What
to
the
you.
fuck
I'm
is
gesturing
happening?
to the one that's connected.
Please. Please don't do this to me.
That's why.
You seem insane. Because you son of a bitch, I will always remember Horatio, Girl Scout. Fuck no. I will forever remember that, and I will never let it go. Because I'm telling you right now, I still use it in our D&D to this day. You understand how bad the party fucked it up while you were gone? And the first thing Aloy said was, "We need a Horatio." Don't fucking hit me with Horatio the horse.
It is too late, my friend. Horatio is born. Unfortunately, I have Sasha the dog now and Horatio the horse. I don't know what to tell you.
But Sasha is bestest boy.
And no, you have Horatio. He is a little confused. But what do you want? I just pulled the cart. I don't really see in the cart.
Okay, I understand.
You know, my head only turns so far. He's looking.
Right.
Which is great for everybody else. You just kind of see this horse look over one shoulder and then kind of look over the other. You see that? I can't go very far. And I'm kind of locked in place here.
Yes, but your eyes sort of work like my goats, so I know you guys can see behind your head. Nonetheless, your friend. Who's your friend? And gesturing to the horse that's connected to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a question. When this is playing out, is Zuhara speaking normal? Or is Zuhara, like, neighing and whinnying?
How do you want that
usually-
to be, Zuhara?
Oh no, I much rather have universal translation. I'm just speaking English. They're understanding it in their language. I'm understanding them in mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's
I
just
was-
talking, and then he just.
Okay. I just understand Hame was going to trip the fuck out. And Zuhara just walked up and went, "Woo!" And then the horses responded, and then, like, Hame was gonna be like, "What was in the cart?
We
What
got a
was in the
contact high.
Dude, I was so excited for it. Alright, I'm sorry. Continue berating horses. We're in.
I'm going to bed, I think.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to know my friend here?
Yeah, they can speak for themselves. I can understand you too. You guys were all talking just a moment ago.
Shit, man,
I know
don't
it's
fucking
cool
get
we were
it.
talking to a human.
You kind of
It's
see
okay,
the
just
the
chill out.
one horse kind of just nudge the other one. Roll me perception.
Okay.
See how well you can
I
hear.
wish I had something yummy. Do I have any like sugar cubes? Do I have any
Oh.
cookies?
I mean, you have
They've gone it.
trail ration type things. I don't know if you have any other type of food on yourself. You guys aren't my party always carrying cookies in your pocket. So the other side of the world, they're carrying cookies in their pocket because there's an entire thing about it.
That is funny.
So yeah, this is the moment where you're like, shit, I wish I had more. I might be able to get something, but I don't think they want most of my trail ration stuff.
I'm just gonna hold up a mostly, like, rotting mackerel.
Ew. Sorry.
The fuck, man? The other horse just kind of moves to the side. I don't know what the fuck he want with this shit, man.
He's just trying to help. He's offering what what we have. I'm sorry. We don't. We were not expecting to meet horses today, so
Yeah,
Oh!
I didn't
you want help?
prepare.
I'll show you help. And you see that? You see the horse like tap the ground with both hooves. Yeah, I told you.
Can Hanbei do a stutter step?
Absolutely.
Cool, he gonna do it back. Hanbei's like, and then when he does, he's just gonna wink to Zahara like he's really helping. That's
Hey Hanbei, so
Hmm.
are we going back now? Is that what we're doing?
Can I look at the cart as well as possibly the side of the horse and realize that there is just plasters of everything on them?
Roll me perception.
Perception.
You're supposed to be.
You mean like the
decent at it.
posters?
Yeah.
Yeah, the posters.
Okay. I mean, it's like a 5 mile radius, so it's gonna be back at the camp too, right?
No, not quite.
Oh, oh, that's a long walk.
Yeah. That's why you guys
That's
came out
important.
early. I'm waiting for it to come.
Alright, it's having me. It's having me relog in. 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you walk up to kind of do all of this, after you stutter step, you kind of look over, and there's one right next to the kind of the seat portion of the wagon.
Just gonna grab it, slowly peel it off.
This one just says
Good.
no tipper.
Oh,
I'm just gonna nod and then kind of hand it to Suhara and go, right. So, do you think. How many people do we pass on the way here and on the way back?
I don't. I wasn't here when we had it out, but I wouldn't think many, because we were pretty isolated where we ended up with the other group of orcs, right?
At which point?
Wait,
At
are
the
we with the
resistance
orcs
camp.
and then the lady?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, there were some multiple orcs there, but yeah,
Yeah.
the rebels. They're well. So as far as your map and distance go, you are here. They are here.
Shoot.
Well, I guess 5
Hold on.
miles would be bigger.
Can you do that again?
So, hold on.
I didn't see it.
Let me. I feel like this would be a little bigger. And it is centered on you. So, yeah. This is where the camp is.
Oh, and we're in the green.
You are the question mark in the center of the green.
Okay. Ooh, that took a while. Well, there's wagons, so we really can't go off road.
I mean, we can ride. It's just, if they stop us, I'm gonna need your guys' word that we're not gonna be law-abiding citizens and pull over. Because there's kind of every sign from here to give or take base camp that we aren't, you know, It's one of those like we're not here for a good time, and we're probably not here for a long time either.
Well, we just gotta get outside of the green. Did we see any paths that weren't on the main road that we could maybe take?
I love it. Off-road this bitch.
I mean, it's not. You could feasibly, like, once you get kind of around the bend here and are still heading this way, you can feasibly try to find ways to split off, say, before the path that you notably found here.
But we have to get all the way back here.
Yes, but my point was, with what Hanbei is describing, he's saying maybe you might want to avoid the road around here.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Even if without the posters, that other group made it back, so it's not like they're not gonna know. Yo, someone took the other 2 carts.
Yeah.
Oh, complications.
What?
All right. Well, we should. Okay, when I ask him, I'm like, how you guys feeling about? You guys feeling okay? Is there? I don't have a lot, but can I find you guys anything? You guys hungry? You need less of your water break.
Do you have a carrot?
You were really hitting them with, "Can I interest you in some water?"
Do you have a carrot?
I have a carrot. Oh, like Zuhara's gonna look over to Darius because I know he has a whole bunch of something, like maybe some vegetables. You have a carrot, Darius.
Oh. Oh, let me see here. I don't think I really got any like fresh vegetables, but
I mean, like carrots last a long time, like
yeah, right.
weeks.
Right.
Granted,
I
we don't have
mean-
refrigeration, so I don't know how long they last. Are we in the cold season or the hot season? I'm not gonna go down on that nitty gritty, but
I mean, we just nabbed ourselves a couple of refrigerators.
There you go.
We did.
okay, now we
Well-
have cold storage.
You could see if there
Hey,
was something
did we
besides
look
just
in
meat
both?
in there.
We look at both of the units.
Is this a good time to bring up a bag that I took from a certain villager that I knocked out and stuffed in a box?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
He was
Maybe
coming
they're-
from the market, yeah.
Why you gotta make me
Okay.
think about these things?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, the
bring it
grandma that
back.
you knocked out and stuffed into the barrel while
Hey, hey.
Samara and I were
The
trying to
person who yelled monster? Yeah.
Well, yes, it was not a grandma. She said monster, and I said word, knocked her out, took the bag, stuffed her in the basket. So I'm just saying, she just said that word. What's the probability of a carrot in that bitch?
High or low?
Hi.
Me?
No. That is not very high.
All right, bet. No carrots.
You pull out a radish.
Hold on.
That's
And
close.
Horses eat radishes?
Can I
I
pull
don't
out a
know.
radish and a squash? Just pulls out these 2 things and then goes, I have a turtle and a cucumber. He's gonna hand them to Zuhara.
According to Google,
Oh,
they can
they
technically
can?
eat radishes.
In moderation.
It's a drunk.
It's-
Well, I know there's
Hey,
like
man.
good horses.
Like, you
feel
hold
can't-
You hold that shit out and it's like a weed dab pen.
it's
And he's like, oh, she got the good shit, Hector.
like,
And
well,
the
I
other
didn't
horse is
mean
like,
like that. but I mean-
like, yeah, you fucking hold out a radish and they're like, She do.
I mean, I will not say no in these situations, but this is not what I asked for. As long as we are clear on this point, then we may proceed.
Absolutely. And please forgive me for not having any carrots at this moment. But when I come across some, I will get them for you.
That is wonderful. Roll me insight.
Roll me insight, brother. He doesn't care.
Do you know? I'm trying to think of the actor's name, but it's literally he doesn't actually sound this professional, but you've asked him to talk and he's giving you his white people voice as best as possible, basically. Hello, how is it that I can help you today? Good evening.
Oh my God. There's so many. I don't know.
Because the random lady just walked up and started fucking talking horse. And they're just here fucking pulling a cart. Fucking ladies talking. I don't fucking know how the ladies talk. Okay. People ain't used to magic. The animals sure as fuck aren't used to magic. So.
This is magic? I didn't, well.
What?
It is a ritual spell that you cast.
Oh. Oops.
I hate to tell you, speaking of horses ain't on the norms.
Yes.
You talk to my goats all the time. This is normal for me. I'm sorry.
Why do you think Hanbe's looking at you like, what?
You're like, this is normal to me.
Look, sir, you
Wait, was I put in a
attention.
job
talked
because
my
of this?
What? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
You're like, this is normal to me. Wait, was I put in a job because of this?
Oh, I'd much rather talk to goats than people. That would be fabulous.
Oh my god, you're like Squirrel Girl, but with goats.
Goats,
Goat girl.
chickens, my cats. Although my cats would get on my last nerve, so. Anything with people.
Lady Menagerie.
Yes. Okay. All right, horsies. Or wait, shoot. What did he say his name was?
Horatio.
Horatio.
Horatio. Hi, Horatio. I'm sorry, Horatio.
Hello,
Okay. So
I am Horatio.
So
The
we
HR
would like
homie gets
for
the
you to
best.
follow us from here on out. So if you see like any of the people that were directing you before, we want to stay away from them. And remember,
Okay.
I'll find you carrots.
You do
Did they
not
give you
wish for
carrots?
us to do anything else. Emma,
Well,
she
I
doesn't
just
want more.
wagon
Just leave a
now.
beat, man. Okay, then this is what we will leave it with.
And let me know if you need a rest or if anything is up with any of your friends. I'm gonna point to the other two horses. Like you guys could talk to me too. I mean, you don't have to just talk to one representative. I mean, unless you're a union. You know, I'm not gonna break you guys up, but you're more than welcome to speak your mind one at a time to me.
Hey, yo, I think she's talking to us.
It's kind of just that moment where you walk up to a group of people and only one of them is the talker. Everybody else is like, man, I don't know. What I'm talking about. I'm not really here. I don't just.
I heard if you don't move, they don't see movement.
Their eyes are based on movement. If we stay right here, man, I don't think they're gonna really see us.
You think Horatio distract her?
Can I pet each of them like on their I think it's their withers. It's like where their neck sort of meets their front. You know, I'm sure they're
Nape.
you know, wherever is nice to pet a horse.
Wherever is nice to pet a horse. I love the description.
And ears and a neck. I know you're supposed to do it somewhere where they can like sort of see what you're doing. You know.
Roll me animal handling. Do you have a good animal? You should have a good animal handling, right?
I do have animal handling.
No, I said a good animal handling, like a plus.
I don't know. It just says core barbarian traits.
Whatever. Have advantage.
Oh, yes, I do. Of course I do. Yeah, I have a +3.
Yeah, I already said it. Whatever. Roll it with advantage.
Okay.
Great. Figured the first roll was going to be the high one.
Yeah.
So you successfully navigate giving at least some sort of attention to the horses. Most of them only take a little bit in this situation, but you don't startle them in any way, and they seem to begrudgingly accept the attention from you.
I'm going to find them some sugar cubes. Begrudgingly. They're going to love me more than their previous handlers beforehand. They're going to be rebel horses by the time I'm done with them. Okay, so I'm ready to lead these horses, and we can. I'm sure we could probably ride in a wagon too to get the heck out of the scene that we have left here.
Well, are you like pulling both carts, or are you driving one and somebody and like Darius is driving the other?
Sure.
Trying to.
Okay.
Is there no?
I mean, I did manage to kind of steal one of them things.
Yeah, whoever can drive horses, then yeah. Or
Drive horses.
Save a horse, drive a cowboy.
Oh my god, that.
I haven't thought about that voluntarily in a long time.
It's still not voluntarily.
No.
So,
I'm
who
intentionally
is
not
riding where then for that?
I'll ride with Darius. Unless Darius doesn't want me near him.
Darius is fine with riding with Lemon, but we'll probably just keep, like whatever side Lemon is on, just kind of like keep that leg kind of like propped up a little bit just in case he needs to give a nudge.
Tuck and roll, Grandma. Tuck and roll.
I love it.
Ow, my neck.
All right. So then the both of you roll me animal handling with advantage as you set off.
At advantage?
Yes. Well, those two that are driving.
Oh.
Almost got in that one.
And then you would have gotten luck. So make another.
What's the shortcut for?
Hold shift.
No shortcut. Shift? Oh, there it is. Yep.
Oh, shift.
Oh no.
Well, that was a with advantage.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Horatio is the cart that Darius is driving.
I'm driving another quiet too.
That is correct.
Hey, I think she's watching.
So you'll be boop, boop, boop.
Look, there she goes.
This will be yourself.
Hey,
then.
what's one of your names? Just so I know who to call out to. Just one.
Hey,
There,
rock,
you
paper,
can call
scissors,
me
let's see who gets
Jerome.
it.
Javon?
Jerome.
Jerome. Okay, thank you, Jerome.
Sure, we could have played I Spy to figure out who told her. I spy something green.
So, we return to the overhead map, and y'all beginning your wonderful trek back from your great time. So, who wants to roll me survival with trying to find alternate paths as you start getting around here?
I mean, who's good at survival stuff? I'm not the best on that stuff.
What's your plus to survival,
Me
Patty?
either.
I have a +3.
1.
0.
Anbe, you
Cool.
good at surviving?
I'm at a 2. You know, I'll be looking. I'll be looking, but I don't see.
Is this just a regular roll or a roll with advantage?
Straight roll.
It's not bad.
I feel like I have to save this GIF now for this party. Boink! So, as you start traveling, you get a little further down, and it slowly starts to veer away. Now, roll me a secondary survival with advantage this time. As you're trying to find alternate paths, and you at first begin following what you believed to be a game trail, you begin to enter a field where you suddenly realize that there is a multitude of trails running through it. And you realize only here, as you get kind of in a clearing on this side, that this seems to be some sort of ancient roadway. It's not exactly the same as what you guys have for your roads right now, but it's something that is a very, like, it definitely, you can tell that it is some kind of brickwork. You can tell that this was some sort of road, but it doesn't seem to be going in the proper direction of where you are going. It doesn't seem to head properly to the locations of the map that you know. You're really not sure just how old it is.
Now, what is this place? Where are we?
Well,
I think we might be off the map.
somebody,
At least map that we know.
well, party people, roll me history.
Oh,
I do not have that. I have -1.
Oh yeah, no, you're not gonna. That's why I'm opening this one for beyond you.
Yeah.
You're seeing what you see. That doesn't necessarily mean it makes complete sense to you. Darius is a bit of a traveled man who uses his knowledge of history in the area, though, to allow him to always try and seek out things that perhaps the Empire doesn't necessarily look into, that isn't the major areas for them. It's because of this that Darius has at least some cursory knowledge of these sorts of things. In Nandoland, they wouldn't appear in quite the same level as what you're seeing here. They would be very rare over there. But there's something about the area around Wymore itself, the geography of where the city is built, that seems to lend itself towards the belief that there was always a port city here. For the Empire. Maybe back in whatever time this is that you're being shown in your dreams, Darius. This would have still been a road system. But a long time has passed, and the maps aren't the same as they were back then. Maybe there was a city here before. Maybe there was more to this area.
But why more? Why not less? Yeah, I think we may be stumbling across some long forgotten trails. Probably haven't been used. Oh man, just looking at the growth, probably been very least decades since a cart came through here. Very least.
You think you might be off on your zeros.
I'm not very good with the passage of time. I'll be honest with y'all.
That's at least a week old.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see that one plant over there? That one I know definitely takes a couple months to grow. But yeah, this place.
It's like, I ain't no archaeologist.
I don't think. Yeah, no, that's another merchant. Yeah, this place. This is a. Yeah, it's a little spooky.
Because remember,
I don't think anybody's gonna be around here.
I tell you many times that this is a world built on the bones of a previous civilization.
You know, I once heard that these merchants were set upon by bandits that kind of set themselves up way off the beaten path. So definitely keep an eye out for any I don't know, suspicious ruined buildings or anything like that that might be usable by, I don't know, a roving group of bandits that might seek to steal a couple of carts from a military group. Oh wait, that's us.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm just
yeah.
gonna nod and then go, wait a second.
But I mean, at the very least, we're off the beaten path, so shouldn't be seen very easily.
Now it's the rarely beaten path.
Probably not.
The going gets a little rougher as you get more south in this situation. What the fuck is that noise? Sorry. working your way slowly over towards the camp's location. Because as I described before, the elevation does increase as you're working this way. But you manage to find your way to the trails that you took back here, just in a bit of a shorter or a bit of a longer period of time than you would normally expect, since there isn't a clear way to get to that at first. When you enter... Oh, I should pull y'all out first here. Boop. Let's put you guys here. And then I take you. And you. And you.
No, that was actually a really in-depth trail. Kind of wish that I could make use of some cartographer's tools and make a map of things. Unfortunately, though I have the talent, I do not have the tools.
Womp womp.
Because I don't think I do.
Now hear me out. I have crayons.
I have a journal.
With
think
our
that's close
powers
enough.
combined.
We have a map.
A crayon map.
I have
We have
navigators.
on the map. On the map. On the map.
I was waiting for somebody to do it. Thank you for that, Patty.
What actually is?
Oh,
a
I'm sure
navigator's tool?
Lemon could bring that to life.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
And then literally.
Yeah.
Yes, like do one of your crazy rolls and like there's an
And the map is now
Except
running around
for more-
talking.
Yep. Like, hey, I don't need a special ability to speak to that one.
Yeah.
So, as you all find yourself coming back to the rebel encampment, it is quieter than it was the last time you were here. Immediately upon returning, when you first showed up, you could hear the sound of hammering. You could hear at least some motion within the camp. This time you hear none.
As it is very quiet.
Lemon's gonna go low to the ground, sneaky, scaly boy, and I'm gonna stealth in, looking, especially for the kid. If it's this quiet, that's not good. Lemon is immediately on edge.
Okay, so roll me.
Too quiet.
Not very stealthy.
Okay. You are doing your best to sneak around. I imagine you work your way towards the area that you had seen her previously.
Yeah.
So that would be over here.
Okay, hold on. Helps if I'm on the right tab. There we go. Up this way? You said? Or oh, over there. Yep. Okay. Yep. Got it. All right. I'm gonna start heading that way.
As you start making your way over to where you'd seen her playing before, there is the lack of the same ringing metallic pounding that you'd heard before. But as you begin to hear closer, or as you begin to move closer, you can hear kind of quiet voices within the tent.
Peek in.
As you peek inside, you see this ageless face of an elderly woman with burly arms despite her age and size. You
Okay.
can see the heavy leather apron of a blacksmith on her. She has the young teenage girl that you'd seen walking around her, as well as Sarko, gathered around, using one hand to pump the bellows and another hand to fan it manually, and is showing them various ways to help build heat levels. But you hear only quiet whispers from her.
I'll just watch her a bit. I'm not gonna say anything. Just they seem safe. The kids seem safe, and so I'm not as worried. It's just kind of a sigh of relief and just watching from the flap
Here, I'll put you.
of the tent.
See, you can actually see that there are 3 in there.
Thank you.
They seem to be enamored as the teenage girl is trying to watch both the older woman as well as Sarko kind of at the same time. But you can tell that though she wants to be kind of paying attention and watching Sarko, her attention is truly drawn by the old woman. Roll me insight. You can't tell anything about their individual relationship or stance in this, but she seems to have the eyes of a student.
Lemon's gonna kind of just watch and remember God, hold on. Don't tell me. I'm blanking on my own character's name. Samira. Samira teaching Lemon things as they worked, and just kind of enjoying watching Sariko get to go through something similar.
Wonderful. Now, as to everybody else, it's still very quiet in the rest of this town, camp, whatever. There were people practicing and doing things the last time you were here. Lemon's run off to find at least the girl, but where's everyone else?
Darius is definitely very anxious to find Sariko, because small child just recently learned magic, It's very quiet. Why is it quiet? Quiet's usually when you worry.
Absolutely.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
See?
Why is it
See?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna
Why
find
is it
everyone
quiet?
floating like little hello hanging clouds. 'Cause she gave him levitation.
Kind of like hesitantly walking just like right up the middle of the path, just kind of like for a halfling, you know, kind of almost like a speed walk. You know, kind of like that anxious dad's like, where the hell's the kid? Where's the kid? Where's the kid? Where's the kid? No, 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 no.
You can see in your anxious head on a swivel walk where Lemon, well, Hanbei, if not Lemon, were standing off to the side of the row of tents on over here. And you can see, at least once you got closer, where Lemon is kind of peering into one of the tents.
Just gonna briskly make my way over in that corner of the map. Hey, guys, you find Sarako?
Yeah, shh, shh.
You all right?
Lemon puts a finger up to his lips. Shh.
Quiet. Watch.
Oh,
And Lemon will point into the.
She's learning.
As you peer inside, you can see as Sarako is kind of looking that quickly back and forth between the woman that is showing the technique and the actions that she is inducing, if the effects, I mean, that her actions are inducing, as she continues to fan the flame, making the coals only slightly surge, and then pumps the bellows, watching the entire thing flare up as heat bellows outward, flames pouring forth momentarily from their constraints. Quickly, she pulls everything back, and for a moment, Sarako jumps back, giggling as the flames singe upwards.
yeah, kind of like a little bit of a proud papa moment almost there.
She doesn't seem to notice you guys as she's enjoying her time.
Lemon's gonna kind of step back and look to Darius and Hanbei.
I think we should let her learn.
I agree. Let's
She
not
seems
interrupt
safe
things.
here. That's good.
That's very good. You guys think we should grab everybody else and maybe bring the carts in and kind of make a
Yeah.
report?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll head back and go grab everybody else. If you guys want to walk on ahead and let them know we're here. It just kind of takes like one last look inside the tent, smiles, just kind of shoulders back, chest kind of puffed up, chin up, walking back towards the group.
Ambe is going to stop Darius for a moment.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
So, that happiness that she has, the previous happiness was taken by someone in a red mask. Do you hate them for what they've done to her? Or is even that not enough for you to hate?
I'll be honest, I don't really know. I don't necessarily condone actions, but without knowing the person, don't necessarily say that I can condemn the person.
She said the man or the monster in the red mask killed her parents. You don't find that to be deplorable?
I mean, I'd say killing's wrong, but
But if killing is wrong, then what do you do to someone that killed? Do you let them go? Do you slap their wrist with a warning? What will you do?
just kind of thinks for a moment. I think that's I mean that's kind of what we got laws for, right? In prisons.
The fact you still have faith in laws that have currently shaped us to be villains is funny.
I mean, I don't really think it was the laws that actually did that. That's more just the people.
The people that govern the laws. Laws are only enforced in the way that the people that hold them enforce them. You could have a law about stealing, but if it's not really stealing from the rich or stealing from the poor, a law is made by those who are in power. What do you do if you know the person that killed her parents?
Mm, I would think probably the first thing would be to hope that they could feel the empathy and hope that they could try and atone for their actions. I mean, if they don't want to atone for their actions and are actively just going, oh, yeah, you know what, I'm perfectly fine with killing more and more people, that's perfectly fine by me. Yeah, no, those people aren't good people.
What do you do to people who aren't good? We've looped back to the beginning now. What I'm saying, Darius, is the man in the red mask is not something fun. And he'll be coming. And you need to figure out what to do when he does. He ruins happiness for others, and he's been doing it for many years. You can't run because he just figures out where you are. And he kills and takes everything from you. He's a reaper of happiness and one that destroys people's lives. If you want to protect a life, you have to be willing to take another. Something for you to think about. I believe that a child should have time to grow and learn who they are like she is now. But someone has already taken her happiness once. I'm just gonna walk to the center of encampment and start yelling, "We're home." We're home.
Roll me perception as you begin moving kind of into the middle of the camp.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't see shit.
You don't hear shit.
I don't hear shit. I don't see shit. I don't know shit. I had that moment of clarity for just a slight second. The game was like, hold on. Too many brain cells. Let's tune that shit down.
You're now actually worried that everybody's dead. Even though you just saw some people. Everybody's dead.
Wait, everybody is actually dead? Or we're
No,
just thinking.
Hanbei is worried in this moment.
Oh. Okay. I'm trying.
Breathe.
Like,
Breathe.
People in the tent are perfectly fine, but there's corpses everywhere.
That's why I said, like, he literally just saw the girl down there playing. But now he's like, man, I don't hear anybody. Everybody's got to be dead.
I can
Just
totally
come
see
already.
that happening.
Are other people moving up towards where Hanbei is kind of yelling in the middle of town now?
Yes.
So the rest of you, then roll me perception as you're moving up there.
Okay. I
first
am
after
slightly more perceptive.
Ever
Where
so
is mine?
slightly.
Oh. I say bye to the horses and I told them I'm gonna give them a snack.
One of you rolled a 1. One of you rolled an 11.
Hold on. You said perception?
Yes.
Boop.
Here we go. Pat.
Hey. Getting into the middle of town, you can finally begin to hear it over the otherwise desolate pathways, or what would be roads or streets in this type of encamp. You hear the speech. You hear the trying to be hushed, but far too loud in a stern voiced way of a disappointed parent coming from the tent up top.
Homie's on the ground, sniffing the dirt, going, he's been here recently. Fan out, search for him. He's about 7'2". He'll for sure be covered in blood.
Lemon looks at Hanbei and is so fucking confused on what the hell is happening right now.
Homie is slowly searching. Shh. He's here.
Who's here?
Him. That's where they're all dead.
Lemon looks at Darius, points over his shoulder, like back at the tent we just walked away from, looks at Hanbei, and just kind of shakes their head at Darius, like, what the fuck?
They will slide back over.
He leaves some people alive so that way the wallowing in self-pity can be quite palpable.
What? Who is he talking? Who are you talking about?
Darius is just kind of stammering, just like, what?
Hanbei, did you eat something?
No.
Did you drink something you shouldn't have?
No.
Recently?
Yeah. Like recently.
We've been with everyone.
He's acting funny.
Well, we do have that meat here.
Did you eat the meat?
No.
No. I hope not. We're saving that for we gotta. But we have to share that with everyone. Well, the other orcs.
We can look at each other during later.
Okay. Don't worry, Lemon. We're fine.
Wait, what?
Do you want to go talk to the horsies?
Good.
And DM,
Yes.
am I seeing any blood spots anywhere?
High or low?
No one came out to the call. Huh?
High or low?
Low.
All right.
Oh, God.
All right. All right. Not in this area. There might have been over by like the training dummies over here, but not like over here in the campfire zone.
Hanbei will kind of like look over at the training dummies and then go,
The scene of the crime. It's where he killed them by the training dummies.
Build who? What is happening?
Everyone.
Lemon is gonna look around. Do I see anyone
Not
other
yet.
than the people that were in the tent we just looked at?
No. You saw like previously when
I'm
you were
gonna run for
here,
the big tent.
there was
run-
like the orc and the one guy with dreadlocks and all of this. There were people training. As
I'm gonna go.
begin to round the way to be able to peer within to the big tent, you can see as the other people are all lined around the same table that you all had sat around earlier. This time with a large map that seems to really just kind of be a zoom in of the area splayed out across it. And you can see as there is, well, I'll tell you what, roll me perception.
I'm so good at that.
Well, you know.
Hey, not so bad this time.
You see a crumpled wanted poster, but not of the party, sitting on the table.
Lemon is gonna slowly start backing out.
As
very
Shahira
stealthily.
has a very serious look on her face as she's talking to the rest of the people in the tent. Her back to you currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stealth my way back out of the tent.
Um,
Figures.
Oh no.
The slow turnaround.
Lemon?
Did you find bodies?
Now they're alive! They're all very, very alive.
He's a necromancer!
Not
I will sprint.
It's going crazy. We need your help. Oh, I don't need to deal with this right now. Okay. You guys know what to do? Ishwar, your group's going south. Moldame, your group's going east. Kyle, you're going north. Good?
Good.
Dismissed.
You see as they get up and slowly start filing out of the tent. They kind of look at you with serious looks, shake their head, and kind of keep filing past you. At this point, the rest of the party sees the three larger figures moving their way out of the party as they give you guys kind of the "what the fuck did you do" look as they continue walking out of town.
Lemon, can you gather the others, please? Now.
I tried to gather Hubby, but he's not listening to me.
All right. Shakira's gonna get up, walk out, and look for Hanbei.
And Lemon will go gather Darius and Zukara and the others.
Ambe is petting Horatio.
Mm.
And they're all gone. Everybody's gone. He's come back again. He's come to haunt.
With steps that seem to send puffs of dirt out with each step, Shahira works her way out of the tent and begins her way towards the carts, finding Hanbei listlessly petting a horse, calling him Horatio.
What's got you all messed up?
He's coming.
What's coming?
He's coming. He killed her parents. He comes every time happiness has any type of seed in the world.
Oh. Everyone's alive. What are you talking about?
The girl's parents.
Ah.
He removed them and dumped them off the boat. Or out of a building.
And you know this how?
She stated. The monster in the red mask came and took her parents out of her life. He chases me. I've become complacent. And they will quietly give Horatio one of the random fruits in his bag, not even knowing if the horse will eat it.
We'll discuss this in a sec, but I need to talk to you and the rest of the group about this man in the mask. But besides that, what happened earlier? Preferably. Now.
He will just slowly sit up and walk to the big tent.
Ah, the fun of tents. So as I described earlier, moving into the tent, you see a map similar to your overhead map. When zoomed into this area, it seems to display in good detail the land around Wymore. And on the side, you see one crumpled wanted poster of Lemon.
So, what happened out there?
So I kind of exploded.
Huh?
I was told
Mhm.
don't kill horses. So I didn't.
What is the meaning of this as Shahir pulls out not just, but just besides the crumpled one, but a giant stack of wanted posters? This.
Hmm.
That was part of my explosion.
We are wanted criminals.
Specifically, Lemon.
Lemon is an exploding wanted criminal. I am a fire-breathing kaiju criminal.
Darius breathes fire too. Sometimes.
Darius is my cohort in fire-breathing.
That was just a real spicy burrito.
We thought you knew what happened in the main city if you actually invited us to this nice little...
Yes, but it was the group wanted poster. Didn't mean
No,
you
we
faced
have
me lately.
individual.
Now you have.
I had a hiccup,
Uh,
and then a lot of hiccups. All at once.
when we were on the boat, there were individual wanted posters of all of us.
Do these
one person in
posters look
particular.
like Lemon this time?
Oh yeah.
It's like various angles of Lemon. Like, imagine if Lemon was taking awkward selfies and it just kept clicking the button. Like, every wanted poster is just like a slightly different angle, a slightly different position of Lemon. But each
Can
one's
I,
lemon.
the stack of posters that Shahira has, can Hanbei like take a peek through them real quick and see if he can find one of like a nice angle of lemon, and just keep that one and be like, "This is my favorite."
Is there just like lemon doing the smolder?
I love the idea that
God.
it's not
Please
actually like a
do.
very good picture of lemon. It's like a top down forehead only picture. And that's like how Hanbei always sees lemon. So that's Hanbei's favorite version of lemon because he's like, "That's lemon. Lemon, lemon."
Oh,
So did you not know that we were wanted criminals?
it wasn't that. It's just we have a hidden base here, and now there's posters of one of the criminals everywhere.
There were posters in the main city too.
Okay, just in the main city though. It
No, we also
didn't-
seen them on the boat and on the dock. They've been everywhere. Now it's just on a whole highway, but you know, maybe somebody was delivering them and the boat got ran over.
No, they just randomly appeared.
Yeah, that was one of my
Whoa.
hiccups.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we're
Lemon
gonna try to get
photobomb themselves.
ahead of this as much as we can.
Okay.
Do any of them say that lemon punches horses?
Whoa, whoa.
I'm just asking because we were thinking about saving all the horses, but we couldn't save all the horses. Then I was told we're not supposed to hurt the horses. Then we met Horatio.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. This is just how it's gonna go for a little. I apologize. Like,
No,
it's
this is
the
great.
stately
Bring it.
facts of this party right now. We were out there. I said,
Bring it.
"What if I dropped the tree on the horses?" And I was told we don't harm the horses. And then the horses neighed, and then we were saving the horses. So I dropped the tree down, and then two of them got away. And then I said, "Well, let's try to disconnect the horses." Then they said, "Let's kidnap the horses." And now we got
Okay,
4
back-
horses.
Okay, backtrack.
Wait a second.
What about
We
the
did not
carts?
kidnap horses.
What
Can
about the
Hambe
carts?
lean out the
What
front of
about
the
the
tent?
supplies? What the heck?
Yeah, supplies are in there. It's mostly
But
meat.
this came willingly with us. Do you have any carrots?
You were supposed to be stopping the supplies from reaching the encamped soldiers. Did you
We did.
complete that?
We stopped half of it.
More than half. We stopped wait, there were 3.
2 of 4.
Oh.
But we found evidence.
I just learned to count, but I promise you, I know 2 is half of 4. Those
I'm
are
sorry.
in my hand.
I thought there were like 3 carts. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna hold up 4 fingers and take down 2 of them, and stare at the remaining 2.
Zuhar's gonna glare flatly.
So they got half of their supplies that we were trying to
Yes.
avoid from happening.
Yes, we have.
There was a lot of carts
Yeah, it's a lot more than what we were expecting.
and robots.
Horatio's
Big metal
really good,
things.
though.
Okay.
We should meet Horatio. He's a very nice individual.
He is.
Hmm.
Polite from what I could understand. Which was none of it. But it sounded nice.
Okay. Well, this puts a damper on the plans. Looks like we're gonna have to rush this. Okay. Since they've got half of their supplies, half of the armies will be fed with this meat.
We also got some ice boxes.
It wasn't just meat that they were sending.
I've been calling them freezers. They freeze things.
I pull out the vial, the blue vial.
If you stick water in there, it makes ice.
Ah, the idea was for you guys to
This was
so
in with.
out. Mhm. You found a vial.
And then I started. Yeah, that we found that after I exploded.
To be
The
honest with
idea.
how that went, I would
Mhm.
kind of expect the red man to be showing up soon too. We didn't do very great.
The idea was for you guys to help us get the soldiers out of the area and lower the Empire's influence here. And that does not look like it's happening.
That was our idea.
That was the
Yes,
plan.
that was the plan.
Mm. I was told we weren't allowed to be bandits.
You when you're in the rebel camp, you kind of have to be bit. Yes, okay, you know what? Breathe. This vial. Why do you have this blue?
It was in
Huh?
the ice box.
It was supposed to go to Gerard.
Yeah.
I think it's
Dickhead
his
Jacquard.
blood, but he's. I don't understand because it's like.
You sure you're not cousins?
No.
Not
I
all of
got the
us are
same blue
related.
eyes. Are you sure you weren't experimented on by Gerald? Yeah, I got the same color eyes.
A lot of people have blue eyes. Okay, you know what? Why do you think this is important?
No,
This
but
vial.
because the eyes are glowing and most people don't have glowing blue eyes.
There was a letter
That
that was with that vial, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I pull out the letter and hand it to her.
I'll read the letter.
Do you want to recite it again, Darius?
The loose notes are that
They're
message to
pretty
the
accurate.
captain. Yeah, this vial has been tested successfully. Imbibing it instills unique magical abilities. Uh, subjects of previous experiments have shown mixed responses, aging between children and those up through very, well, middle aged. Um, and then they wanted to put it in the food of the soldiers to try and make a better military.
That makes no.
And it was,
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, I think that they wanted it to be like a new level of experiment, see if they can make like a super soldier serum or something. But it was signed by one of
Captain
the
Dargouth.
council members.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was signed by one of
He's
the
Maybe
council
not a
make
members
a
of the
nice
Red
shield.
Men.
guy.
Hmm.
He's really not a nice guy.
Maybe make him a shield out of like platinum.
I'm gonna need a
Thanks,
nap.
Dad.
An adamantium shield.
Yeah.
Love it.
I just don't know if so back to the whole horse thing.
We got 4 horses.
We did
2
get 4
carriages.
horses, and then for a little bit there we got some freezers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Name trademarked. Nobody take that. I made that. Um
Instead of
I
freeze
like
box.
yeah, then instead of ice boxes, let's call them freezers.
Cold box. That's why I had to
Yeah.
try and make them as far away from icebox as possible. Just
I
to
got that ice
keep it.
box where my heart used to be.
Yeah, it looks like they use magic
Oh,
to increase the cold.
so what are we more disappointed in? The fact that we only got 2 of 4 cards whenever there were only 6 of us, or the fact that a bunch of wanted posters went up?
Both. Both is good. Very disappointed in both.
Well,
I mean, at least they can't call us murderers, right?
I honestly think you can't murder inanimate objects.
Yeah, giant machines. Yeah, no, that would just be destruction of property, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah,
That's just a misdemeanor.
still really think we should have been like better bandits. Well, to live up to your disappointment, um, half of us don't want to be bandits. The other half are believing that we are bandits and attempting to get like a full, like the best way to describe it is like a dream sequence going on. Like it'd be really cool to be a bandit against the empire, take away the tax money and stuff like that. But the rest of us don't want to do that because we're not bad people. Well, they're not bad people, and so like that's really where this disconnect came from. We were trying to save everybody while also getting the cards, but then we thought two was better than none. I thought about stopping it at one, but then we would have had to fight.
Okay.
You only
Oh,
said it was going to be one card. We didn't know there was going to be four.
I did say there was. I said there were carts coming. Okay, no, semantics. Now we need
Technically,
to find a way to stop
she said
Hmm?
one shipment.
shipment.
It's all gone.
Well, we need to find a new way to stop the Empire. And there. Thank you, Gray. I will in a sec. Hold on, baby. Sorry.
I mean, an empire is really big. I don't think we're
Yeah.
going to be able to stop them just with like a couple of carts, though.
No. Their new leader has arrived at their starter encampment not too far from here. If
Is
you
it
guys
Gerald?
can. I don't know who Gerald is. And
Who's your cousin?
we need to lower their influence around Wymore. We need to get a food hold resistance here for us.
I felt the break happen for a moment.
I mean, to be fair, we did steal like half their stuff. Stole a bunch of magic.
We suck at stealing. We should get better at that.
There's rumored to be a monster to have tentacles growing out of him.
Oh, like that one
Oh,
guy I
yeah.
cut the head off of.
That's
Right.
the leader.
The
We need to
leader is
stop
a
the leader.
zombie.
It's a monster with tentacles.
I
The
think
one
we've
in
seen
the
a couple
suit.
of those. Oh, that one.
Yes, that one. The one you guys. Okay. Go. We're a little bit.
Mm.
You mentioned seeing him on your way here. Try to focus.
Gerald?
No,
Oh,
the
the
monster with the arms and the suit.
Oh,
guy with the
yeah.
fancy armor.
I'll step in.
When we got dropped off in the port.
Yes, the
Oh,
one
The
you
yeah.
one that
introduced
you
out to my
spoke with
spy
in
monster.
detail about, in which you
Yep.
saw something odd about him, and you were told of reports of people being torn apart and of things happening that matched up with kind of what you thought were monstrous. The description of them being ripped apart as if by hundreds of knives. And the concept of vines growing out of his back.
That just sounds like the weird wolves we fought.
Yeah, but then now they're people.
This
That
one
ain't
didn't
good.
seem mindless. In fact, this one's in charge. Army of the future.
Well,
The next evolution. A tainted food supply that you partially stopped. A magic serum sent, said to add to their food supply as well. Yeah, Agatha?
Yeah, I heard that too.
It was adorable.
so
That's her mighty meow.
But so do we just like? I mean, if we, y'all think that maybe the soldiers at that camp, like if we had somebody that like looked like a soldier and kind of showed up and kind of presented them with the like a copy of this letter.
I used to know some soldiers.
Like if we just kind of like showed up in there and just like, behold, evidence. Your leaders are betraying you. Y'all should.
Yeah, but what if they don't care?
Well, that's what I'm asking. What do we?
That's literally just what
I'm
we
just.
did whenever Gerald was the villain. He
Yeah,
was
that didn't
right
really work
there.
out
We
very
were
well.
like, hey, yeah, now we're blamed for lighting a city on fire. I was like, behold, here's the evidence, and I showed everybody his signature, and he went, yep, that's me.
And then we went and gave a presentation. Then boom, it's all blind. All dangle fire.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think going in and saying, here's the evidence is really like great for our purview. We don't do too great whenever we do that.
We'll just
We've
get
done it
blamed for
twice
it.
and alerted the enemy twice. We're not.
And now there's one
There was this
posters of
one.
my face.
There was this one book I read a long time ago. It's called Phoenix Wright. He would always say, here's the evidence, and he would catch them in the act. We always say, here's the evidence, and then they catch us in an act we didn't do.
True.
Yeah.
Does
Though it may
Hanbei
keep
eat
them on the
food?
edge, it ain't worth it.
Okay. Mm.
What, how am I do?
Does Hanbei eat food?
Yes.
That might help
I
the
had sausages one time. And then that priest said no. He tried to tell me about the one above all. I'm just gonna look at Shahira. If you're gonna protect that girl, how do you plan on killing someone that kills everyone else? What will you do when he comes to this city or town or village, wherever you end up holding up to?
Stop him.
But
You
if
can
he's
send your
known
own.
for killing people, I don't know if you can win.
You don't know me as well as you think you do.
And
I will
you
do
don't
what I
know
must to
him.
protect my people.
Would you kill him?
If I must, I will.
I think you must. Where'd everybody go in
Just
this
to clean up
place?
your mess.
I cleaned my mess up. I killed the robot that was triggered by me.
The poster mess.
Oh, that was pure
Beware.
accident.
Uh-huh. Um,
Well, now we have to go tell everybody what we're doing.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm going to attempt to go help clean up our mess.
was I just speaking to air?
What the group plans to do and what you tell us to do are going to be two different things. You didn't just figure that out from the last grand plan we had?
I do know plans go astray, but I've never seen them go astray this far before.
You didn't have your resistance guy tell you about how we had secret identities?
He explained that after the fact you guys left. I was hoping
Oh,
it was
then.
false, and you proved me.
Yeah. Um, you're gonna learn something. I don't know. The rest are probably much better at this, but you're gonna learn that disappointment runs quite easily from me. Anything I'm in, you will be disappointed with the result. I've failed the military twice, and this is no different.
Oh,
I've failed to protect people many times. So I think you should temper expectations to instead be something more along the lines of disappointment is what you expect, and if you find something better, be happy you got it. I'd love for us to be wrong and do the things that you expect us to do, but we can't even go
that's
shopping right.
that's not what I've heard, Hanbei. I heard wonderful things about you. How you like to
No,
protect those who can't protect themselves.
children are different, and I'm not the one protecting the child. I'm able to point to Darius. He is. He's the one that saved her from the building.
What about a
I just
blind
found the
woman?
building.
What about a blind woman?
I don't know about a blind woman. I've met no blind woman.
You sure about that?
Yeah,
There's no way. No.
I'm pretty confident I've never met a blind woman or any physical impaired woman except for the one that I hit with my Odachi and stuck in a basket. I may protect, but you will learn to accept disappointment from me because it is what my life has become. Before you put high expectations on someone as idiotic as me, realize what's in my possibility, in my realm of ability. I go with the group's plan because they understand what we can do. You had too high of hopes for us and then got disappointed when we didn't meet your expectations.
You doubt yourself way too much, Hanbei. Maybe you'll find yourself and learn to trust that there's more to you. Everyone falls down. It's how you get back up.
I'm a
You can
bodyguard
stand
that
back
got
up.
captured and then beaten.
So you got knocked down.
You,
Are you going to stand back up?
how many times have you gotten knocked down?
Too many to count. But I'm still standing. Are you?
Ahmed gonna take his cloak off. And he's gonna show the scars around his neck and his shoulder and his back. I think I have you beat. I'm telling you to temper expectations, not of everybody else, of just one person in this party. I don't know why your people told you that I was this grand, amazing person. Everything I've done has been because of the other people in this group.
I think
They
you're wrong
save
about that.
villagers, I behead villagers. There's large differences. And while I think that some of them are destined for greatness and can do great things, they're held back by others. I'll let you figure out what our game plan is. I'm gonna go remove some signs so that way maybe Lemon isn't as wanted.
Hanbei. Hanbei. Maybe think for
Yeah,
a moment it doesn't have to be with the actions that you remember, but the actions of those you've touched that maybe you don't remember, because they remember those better actions.
the last person
Just
I remember my actions flipped me off because I burned their parents' bodies.
How dare you use Kai as an example?
Let's fucking go, baby! Bring it in the bag! In that fucking bag! I'm in there, I remember everything.
oh my.
Let's go. Weaponize my own incompetence.
So one time. Were there more? Was that the only one you can think of?
I burned bodies for the past 2 years. I've gotten rid of corpses, problems for other people. None of them good people. Your cousin, Gerald, worked for him. I helped him get rid of corpses and things. He knows me by name. That's how much we work together. You know, I've worked with our enemy, the guy that you you want to get rid of. I know him by name. He knows me by name. He knows me by rank. And yet you're sharing details of a whole fucking revolutionary army with me.
So what about helping freeing prisoners like you've done?
I didn't do that. That was the party thinking they were rescuing me. Everything good you can think of came from them. Everything good you can think of, and I promise you, you won't find something new. Because I know how deep the hole is, I've lived here. Lemon is a good person. Lemon looks out for others. They try to keep track of things. They're the one that came back to save me. That's a good note for Lemon. Guess what? Darius creates cures for people, healing, things to solve problems. If Darius met a blind woman, he'd probably be able to help if he had the right materials. Zuhara takes care of farm animals and knows so many workers and is able to help so many things that they do that whenever everything went down, they had confidence in Zuhara.
That's not what Grimgar said when he came to us from the wall.
Don't bring that up. Don't. That's different. And I promise you, the people that remember that place, they don't know what happened. They don't.
How is that different? You saved them, didn't you? That's what Grimgar said.
I'm basically going to take the Odachi sheath off, break the bottom, and slide out every corporal patch he has going along the sheath. These are people I didn't save. 5 for what? Dozens, hundreds, however you want to label this. 5 people for so many people that I killed. I killed them. No. In Darius's words, people can change and people are worth redemption. Maybe they didn't mean to do it. Maybe they didn't mean to harm as much, and maybe that they can become better and they need to be judged by the law. How do you judge someone that killed for survival? But not because it was needed, but because if they were the last one, they wouldn't have to be there anymore.
How is that not survival? That's still survival.
I still killed people. I
Who
killed
survived?
them. They did nothing wrong. It would be like if I killed everyone in this tent right now because I knew that if I killed all of you, I could go home. The sooner you realize that all the things you think are me are not, and the sooner you realize that it's all actually the party that's sitting here quietly because they don't know what to say, the better it goes. We don't need to dig far enough into that hole for you to find out the rest. The wall isn't an area we should have brought up. I'm sorry we disappointed the rebellion.
We
I believe in the
sometimes
group's
do.
ability to find a better plan.
We sometimes do things we regret. so that we can survive something tragic. We gain trauma. We blame ourselves. Everyone in this camp has it. The children with brands on their skin, marked as traitors. Do you think they don't believe that they should have done different? Everyone has scars. Everyone has trauma.
Ghost is the whitest thing you ever seen.
That's why we're here.
Lemon's gonna just silently toddle over and just wrap their arms around Hanbei's leg.
I believe in you. I don't think you're as bad as you think.
I'm just gonna nod at Lemon and then kind of unhook Lemon's hands. On the way out, he's just gonna grab a carrot for the horse.
Well, that was some insight.
I think if Lemon didn't go up there and grab his leg, I probably would have reached up and punched him in the nuts and told him to get over himself.
That would have been interesting to see.
I mean, it would have been above my head.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I don't know. I think, I think maybe the next time I see him, I should tell him I'm going to try and find some more ropes that way we can help him get himself out of that damn hole. Or you think that might just be adding
Definitely.
more fuel to the fire?
Maybe. Or you can grab a shovel and help him dig farther. There's always other options.
Dig far
But
enough down, eventually you find the bottom. The only way left to go there is up.
exactly. We really do need to stop this empire. You each have a part to play in this. These soldiers need to be stopped. Otherwise, no one's going to survive.
I gotta figure out, I don't know, maybe some way of, I don't know if it'd be like an antidote, antiserum, something to reverse it, nullify it.
That's one idea. But you also got to
Sample
stop
of
their
it.
leader.
Yeah.
Sample, yeah.
Use me as bait. He wants me. We want to stop him. Use me as bait.
Don't think that's a good idea since your face has been plastered around the whole town in the past 5 miles, everywhere.
That just makes it easier. He already knows I'm here. At this point, at least he would.
I mean, at the very least, at the moment, they don't really know where we are. Just south.
They knew where I was, but it won't take them too long to figure it out.
I mean, we were on a main path way up north, essentially. We're hopefully kind of well hidden, at least for a little while.
If we can get that encampment, we'll be better suited off. But it's possible with this leader being some sort of next evolution, you might be able to work on an antidote for the others. If you can defeat him and get what you need from him.
Okay.
Alright, dang.
I don't know how the heck we'd be able to get him alone, though. I mean, if he ain't alone, there definitely going to be a lot more people around him.
Yeah. At the very least, my sister. I don't trust him to go anywhere without her. She's so weirdly devoted.
Fortunately for you, they have a small camp to the north that's just starting up. That's where he's at. Their new encampments. If we cut them off now, before they get reinforced by your actions, it might work at the best right now. The sooner the better, before anyone else arrives. And so Shahira is going to point to that north area spot as she says that. So if you can cut them off before the rest of the encampment gets there, it will help us for the next segment of this rebellion. Stop the leader. Maybe find something that helps to get that antidote you guys want and need for the rest, for part of it, to make one.
Hmm. You know, I think if we can. I think if we can get rid of that plant zombie captain of theirs, I think I may have an idea on how to get him out of there. At least his body, anyway.
Well, what do you mean?
I've been toying with ideas on how to make a much better bag. I don't know. I don't know if I could perfect it fast enough to be of any use, but depending on their fortifications, I mean, we may be able to have something that might be able to provide either a really good distraction or cause a lot of chaos. Darius just kind of looks over at Lee-chan. He's like, that could be That could be an interesting display.
I really wish that she was here for that. I want a punny response.
Hey,
Now, Letion, before you say anything, I know that you said that your fireworks are supposed to be for entertainment and enjoyment and not for harm. I mean, you can definitely use them as a distraction.
I don't know. Leetion's already gone down the path to the dark side. Remember, like in that fight, they literally shot somebody with their fireworks as part of it because we were like, "Oh shit, here it is. We've already hit the downfall of Leetion."
Yeah, I don't think they'd mind.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now they're trying to steal somebody's arm so they can make a fake arm.
Yeah. Make a fake arm to put on the girl that already has a regular arm. But you'd have to get rid of the regular arm first. But what?
Oh, I'm gonna get that arm.
Oh. Well, yeah, we can definitely cause quite a bit of havoc if we absolutely need to. And as we can definitely tell, things could definitely get a lot worse. I mean, we can definitely cause chaos.
seems to be what you're good at, so
Hopefully not a
yes.
whole lot of harm. Yeah. Wow, thank you.
I can make chaos.
I don't think that was a compliment, but okay, let's continue.
I mean, you may not have. I may not have actually told you about this yet, actually, but this one here, Lemon's Blood, is there's chaos running through them veins. And I don't mean that as a metaphor. That is quite literal.
Hmm.
I've seen it. I've distilled it.
You distilled it?
With
Yeah.
my permission.
Yeah, they helped.
I'm really trying to imagine like what this description kind of is for Eddie, like just the aspect of what you're describing is so quantum, if you will. Like this is
Question marks all over Shahir's head, like, huh?
oh, uh-huh. And then I was an astronaut.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then there were
Uh-huh.
axolotls, and they worshipped me, and they thought I was a god.
Really happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Deep cut.
I mean, we would not lie to you. Despite the
Mhm.
chaos and confusion, we're still pretty good folk.
As long as you help protect these people as your own, we're fine.
That's easy enough to do. Y'all done right by us. Y'all definitely are concerned enough about us to want to, instead of turning us out on our own, helping us with fix up our mistakes a bit. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to speak for the rest of the group entirely, but I think we might be able to handle getting to an encampment, maybe setting off a spark or two, and creating a bit of havoc, getting a plant zombie, getting it out of there. I don't know how long it might take, but I feel like we might be up to the challenge of trying to figure out something to prevent all this chaos. Their chaos, not our chaos. Our chaos is in kind of a good-natured kind of way. Their chaos, that's bad chaos. Evolution, fine, that happens normally. But that should be happening normally. Shouldn't be trying to force evolution.
Well, I'm
I
always happy to
agree.
help. I'm always happy to help. I don't want to leave you guys high and dry.
We are grateful for y'all for that.
Well, then you all have time to prepare and plan for your assault on a completely mapped out and fleshed out multi-level place I've already prepared for y'all. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be the most difficult thing in the world. It is like a dungeon, so it will be lots of fights with varying mixture of basic people with a mix of CRs in there that will obviously grow as you find yourself going deeper in. There are some hidden things to be found, so pay attention.
You can do this.
Totally.
And just like Shahira said, you fall, get back up.
Yeah.
Never gonna keep you down.
In a fight, it's not a matter of who gets knocked down the most, but it's who stands up the most.
Unless there's TKO
Stand
rules.
up one more time than your opponent.
Well, I'd say there's multiple.
We go by street rules.
Okay.
With the street rules.
Now, where the hell Hanbei go? I gotta go punch him in the dick.
Now I've got to go see
What
my
the heck did he do?
Now I'm
I
just
have been
gonna.
listening. I'm sorry, I got really, really tired.
No, it's okay. This was basically the wrapping point. That's exactly it. I was gonna say, so Darius is now becoming punch up. I'm totally here for it.
Yes.
If Darius during a combat just only punches dicks, understand the joy I will personally have. Like Darius, like when he's just like, and then just he's only punching dicks.
Can you?
I do have a slingshot.
Can you imagine
I'll be right back.
Big B just for ball hits?
That's delightful.
Oh my god.
Come on, dragon! Pap!
Just a fucking rock hand that just always uppercuts the dick.
Why does he keep punching me in the dick?
I think the even bigger joy I would have is that means that he would have to create a special word and hand motion for punching in the dick.
I feel like it's just kind of gonna be the up yours gesture. It's just like, poof! Dick punch.
I'm gonna need to find more
Your gift game
getting
is
punched
on
in the dick
here,
gifts.
so